Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to put A11YTK into your own project. For those who don't know what A11YTK is, it's an open source package that works in Unity that allows you to include subtitles, closed captioning, tooltips, whatever you like in your project very quickly. This is made so that developers can be more inclusive and not leave behind people who need these features in their games. To showcase how it works, we have a bunch of items in this room that work with tooltips. So we hover over this cup, for instance, it has the name of what it is. We can go to this item over here and we can just press A on it to then turn on the video. And we have here a video with subtitles right away. And we can also just do it with just audio without video and have audio working like that. The project is open source, so you can do with it as you please. For instance, in this project, I have a custom script that allows the tooltips to appear and go away based off colliding. And I'll showcase all these in the video. So let's go ahead and get this started and go over to the Office demo template itself. So in this scene, the exact same room, but in this case, there is no actual components that showcase our package. I'm going to walk you through how to install it and set things up. So you can go ahead and go over to the window, go to Package Manager, and you want to go ahead and install our toolkit. How you can do this is by going to our GitHub, which is linked below, and you want to scroll down and get this link right here. You want to copy this link and paste it into your Unity under the add package from get URL and paste it right there. Mine's already installed, so I won't be doing it again. Once that installs, you're good to go and add components to all your objects. So we'll start off with this mug over here. The mug has it's already built to have interactivity with virtual reality, so we can grab it and move it around. But we wanted to start off by making the actual tooltip for it. So we'll go ahead and type in tooltip under the components and go to tooltip controller. This is now the base component that allows you to manipulate the item and give it instructions on how to say anything. Now, before we even go any further, we want to actually make sure we create our own options for this item. It's already populated with one here because I have my older template installed here. We're going to go ahead and scratch and make a new folder and just we'll just call it subtitles, subtitle options. And we're going to open it up. We're going to create our own options for tooltips. So we'll go ahead and create A11YTK, subtitle options, and we're going to call it tooltip. Tooltip options. Now, we're going to go ahead and enable it so that way it's on immediately. We're going to have it defaulted onto the object, and we're going to go ahead and just do default position. We're going to do top. A few things on these modes. The default modes are whether it's screen-based, headset-based, or object-based, and then the position if it's above or below. Billboarding, we're going to have it so it always follows the camera, so wherever you're looking, you can see what it's saying. Screen padding and object padding is pretty much how you want the padding to work on the item. We're going to leave default values for now. Text size, we're going to bring it down to about 15. We'll keep the font at white. I'm going to import a font. You can use the fonts that are already included in TextMesh Pro, or you can import your own by going ahead and finding the fonts included. Go to material, and you can go ahead and import this one as well. And you can also do text alignment. You can change background colors. It's completely customizable to what you want to do. Now, if I go back to the mug, we can go ahead and drag in tooltip options onto the subtitle options. And if I hit play, it's going to say hello world because we didn't change anything. Now, if I go in here, put my headset on and look at the item, it's on right away saying hello world. Now, you probably don't want that. You want to say whatever the item is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make it say coffee mug. Now it's the coffee mug. But before we do that, you might want to have something that I did. It's a custom script I made, but it's something called the tooltip trigger. And what this is, it's a simple code that goes into the XR toolkit and our package, and it pretty much says when the scene starts, the tooltips are turned off, and when you interact with an item, they turn on. This is again customized to my own liking for this project. You can do whatever you like in your own project. You don't have to use this. So now I can go ahead and just go to the item, have tooltip trigger turned on, and my controller already has colliders on it, so I won't have to worry about any collision problems. This should now work when I go into the scene. You don't see it saying anything just yet. When I hover over it, boom, there it is. Again, this distance and movement, you can completely customize it to your own liking. It's your call on what you want to do. Now that we have tooltips covered, we can go ahead and work on video subtitles. So I already have a file in my project that has an SRT file for subtitles converted to a text file, so we can import it right away. So I go to my TV screen over here, and we already have our video player and audio source. So we're going to add a component, and we're going to actually do the video. So subtitle video player controller. Again, similar ideas as the last one, but we don't want to use the same tooltip option. We want to use something different. We want to go ahead and go back into our options folder, create a new one, create new, A11YTK, and we're going to call this video options. This one's going to be very similar. Again, enabled, it's going to be object-based, but we want it on the bottom this time, all right? We still want billboarding on, we want all the same stuff. We want to have just a different spot for it. And the reason why I'm making new ones for each item is because I like having my own options for tooltips for videos and audio. And you can control them each in their own item right away when you go into it. You can control it from in here. I like having my base settings set in the options menu. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down to about 20, and we should be good to go. Now if I go into this here, it's gonna use on default this value of text in the middle. So it will say hello world within the first second. But we're gonna actually put our own text in here, our own file, which I have right here. And what this file is just an SRT file converted to text that will do all the math for us on how to show the file properly. So now when I hit play, we can go ahead and turn this on. The great thing with this package is it won't actually activate until you activate that sound source. So I have a remote here that works. When you grab it, you can press A, turn it on the TV, and subtitles play. So that's actually in the wrong spot because I didn't attach the right options button to it. So if I go back to the play button, go to the TV, you see here I had the wrong option on there because it's on top. Now if I put video on there and hit play, we'll be good to go. Go back in, and we can just go over here, turn it on, and now it's on the bottom, and we're good to go. And that's why I like having different options, because it allows us to have more control over our items in our settings. Again, for each setting of video, audio, or tooltip. And the last thing I want to cover is doing the audio source. So if I go to the printer here, again, we have an audio source already included. This time we just want to do audio source, subtitle audio source controller. And like last time, we can go over here, create new, A11YTK, we'll do audio option. And actually, I probably should just do option to keep it all the same. Turn it on, object-based, and we're gonna have it go above this time, billboarding as well. We'll do 15 size font, and we'll just do Carla again. And Carla. Perfect. Okay. And then now if I go to the item itself, drag in audio options right here. It's going to say hello world within the first second. You can do whatever you like for timing means, but I'm going to do hello world. And there we go. Hello world. So that's only for a second, but again, it's completely up to you what you want to do with this. All the project, the whole thing is open source, and you can do whatever you like. So feel free to leave any comments below of any questions or any feedback you have. And I hope you enjoyed this video and that this helps in any way. And I hope to see your projects use our package. It'd be great. So thank you so much and have a good one. See ya.